God save the Queen!
They're one of the most famous, wealthy and controversial families in the world. And in a time of growing inequality, some people are asking, why does Britain still have a royal family? The country's had some form of monarchy for centuries. In the years after the English Civil War, which saw the execution of Charles I in 1649, it developed into the constitutional monarchy we have today. Basically, the king or queen act as the head of state. This is not a political role, and they don't have any power to pass laws. Yes, the sovereign opens parliament every year.
My lords, pray be seated.
And technically, every bill that goes through Parliament needs royal assent. But this is more of a formality. Instead, they have more of a symbolic role. The sovereign's main duties are making visits around the world, hosting foreign heads of state, and, of course, lots of waving. And the rest of the royal family are there to support the king or queen. Younger members are expected to do their fair share of royal engagements and work with charities, and at all times expected to be a model family. This doesn't always go to plan. See Prince Harry's fancy dress, Prince Philip's car crashes, and the less said about Prince Andrew the better. But overall, the royals are essentially morale boosters, there to represent Britain's connection to our history and all that tradition that people seem to love. So, why do we still have them? Well, to start with, they remain extremely popular.
Feels like an extension of my own family.
She's had a tremendous life. She's been a wonderful queen to us all.
According to YouGov, the Queen has a 72% approval rating. In 2019, she was also voted the fourth most admired woman in the world. 18 million of us tuned in to watch Prince Harry and Meghan tie the knot in 2018.
He just makes me smile. Sorry.
A few years earlier, 26 million watched Prince William and Kate get married as well. They were among the most watched TV events of the decade. People are also fascinated by fictional versions of the royals too, with The Crown on Netflix becoming one of the biggest shows in the world in recent years. The royals also bring in a lot of money to the UK. According to the business consultancy Brand Finance, the royals add £1.8 billion to the UK economy every year. Around 550 million of that comes from tourism. The rest comes from a variety of money-making activities, ranging from trade increases from royal overseas trips to the fashion impact of the Duchess of Cambridge. But this all comes at a cost. In 2019, the royal family cost UK taxpayers £67 million. So, what does the future look like for the royals? Given how popular they are, it seems unlikely the royal family will be abolished anytime soon. But there are signs the rosy relationship with the public could be changing. 2019 was not a good year for the royals. Prince Philip's car crash and Prince Andrew's terrible TV interview all were bad news for the family. And at the beginning of 2020, Harry and Meghan announced they were stepping back as senior royals, something which apparently hurt the family as well. There are also questions around what happens when the Queen dies. While she is really popular with the public, her heir Charles is less so. He was found to be the 7th most popular person in his own family, behind both his sons, his daughter-in-law, his dad, and his sister Anne. He also only has a 46% approval rating. When he takes over as sovereign, the public's opinion of the crown could start to change. So we'll see what